Lights, camera, sadness. I don't think that I've ever been in like a real fight before in my entire life. And it's because I mind my own business. That's really something they should start teaching in karate classes. Like, here's how you chop a board with your hand, and here's how you mind your own goddamn business. Now, go out there and show people your black belt. Hey, my name is Matt, and I have scoliosis. Scoliosis, it's a curvature of the spine. When I was in the womb, my back decided that it was gonna throw a wicked bitchin' party, and that didn't invite any of the rest of my body. Although I've had it since I was born, it's something that I've only really had to deal with for like the last, I don't know, 10 or so years. It's really not as bad as it could be. I mean, the only thing it really keeps me from doing is looking cool with my shirt off. I will never be the ripped, hot, muscular teen that I want to be. So that's just something I'm gonna have to accept. It's a long, hard dirt road, and I'm riding a mountain bike. I found out that I had scoliosis when I was in high school. Not really the way you want to find out medical news about your body, you know, like from a doctor, with medicine and diplomas on the wall. No, I more found out when my friend pointed at my body and said, "What the fuck is that?" I guess what you gotta know about me is, in grade 11/12, I wore some pretty tight shirts. There's an image here somewhere. And I guess on this particular day, my shirt was so tight that it acted as some kind of external X-ray machine that highlighted all the worst parts of my body, because my friend pointed at me and he said, I am paraphrasing, of course. So I guess that my spine is twisted in a way that it's displacing parts of my chest, and some stick out a little further than others. So my chest is a little wonky, and I hadn't noticed my entire life until it was pointed out to me. So maybe don't not point at things and go, "What the fuck is that?" more often. Clearly my first reaction was definitely, go to the nurse, because the nurse knows medicine, she will fix me, and everything will be fine. And for somebody who's been practicing nursing for longer than I was in high school, she didn't try very hard. She kind of poked at my chest and said, "It's probably a cyst." Great. A gigantic sack of garbage fluid right on the most important part of my chest. This is awesome news. So I went to the hospital and I got x-rays done on this whole portion of my body. And I don't know if you've ever gotten x-rays, but there's this part where they bring out like the plastic sheets, and there's something about the way they put those x-rays on the x-ray viewing light and flick it on. There's this brief moment where you're looking at what's supposed to be the inside of your body, and your brain, for a split second, immediately goes, "Okay, so everything is cancer then." I don't know what I'm looking at here, because I'm not a doctor, but I could point out some pretty troubling shapes. But he flicks the light on, and my brain goes, "Okay, so I'm dying, alright." And then he makes this face and noise that leads me to believe that he's just flying by the seat of his medical pants. Okay, so, you have scoliosis. Oh, geez. Thanks, Doc. How about giving a fuck about some shit at your job? So anyway, I got this weird back, and I'm gonna have it till I die. It doesn't really bother me much, except I don't really sit down to eat much. It's more me like menacing over a meal. When I say I have a hunch, I'm not talking about a mystery. I've been drinking Mountain Dew out of this Christmas grandma mug this entire video. You probably thought it was an adult beverage. Ha! Anyway, my name is Matt, and I make videos right here on YouTube every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Take a look in the description below, check out my Facebook and Twitter, or any of my other social media awesome websites. There's a podcast that comes out every Wednesday. Again, link in the description. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Yep, I guess it also makes for a pretty good cat shelf as well. Ew, get your asshole directly off the back of my head. Ah! Ah!